Alright, Cactuar is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Ah, there you are. If Queen's has registered you as guest, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, you maybe have a swarm of Zeralja's minions to deal with. Nothing for it but to see if Sveen has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent search, friends. My companions and I would like to pass, if you'd be so kind. Outrunner guide, unit identified, registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified, verifying credentials. Credential verifier. Welcome guests of Queen's Fiend. Oh, what a relief. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Well, Solution 9 is like the Golden City, basically. So we're gonna go in the Golden City. Let's go. Onwards to the Golden City.
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Terrell, Solution 9.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe
That sounds fun.
Experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zeralja's dominion, do you not?
You had me at Explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Bean's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. Ah, the elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That, I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Kalnishpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
It would be an honor. A tower's inside a tower. I see, but I can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. It's a pretty cool city. Lights of the west and beyond. I can't go there yet. There has to be a way to get to that side. Get the Aether right first. Crossroad already, this place is too much, I have no idea where I should go. Alright, let's head to the building there.
Josephine!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Never fear, I'll be there alongside her.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means. We're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Let's begin, shall we? Know where to begin? It's pretty big. The district may seem daunting in size. All the key facilities are situated near layouts. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I shall show you the Nexus arcade first. Please follow me. Yo, this looks awesome, actually. This complex is home to all matters of shops, from food to daily necessities, to technological convenience. You can find most everything. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you have observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need. Ah, amazing. How do you get to the upper level? Out of these stairs? Oh, teleporters? You see the glowing platform. It's an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. That will spare us the walking. Are they also made from the strange metal? Whatever is it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything here, even the floor. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electro can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. So doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of flying vehicles. Conversion of fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and is employed in devices such as street lamps. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice? You certainly can. Our vending machines can do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, manipulating air with wind, while projecting light with lightning is possible to alter one's appearance. It's all scary what you could do with electro. If such wondrous material existed, I can imagine everyone would be fighting over it. This is a shop over here. What does it sell? Oh yes, let's go take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. Sells food. Those are items on the counter. Food? I can't imagine what they taste like. Thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were two in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one. carry you for Her Majesty to treat you. 5 items displayed are most popular. I recommend one of them. Wait, that's food? Let's do this. It looks like a chocolate bar. While they're all very tempting, I'm going to have a steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Hey, would you mind sampling your selection here and now? It's been a long time since we have newcomers. Oh, this is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian. Let's dig in. I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken but flavorful like ronak, and the spice gives it just the right amount. Haha, don't mind them. We're just happy to see your honest reaction. How about you? It's pretty good. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back, though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliol first arrived. We endeavored to learn about another and embraced our differences. Alright, what about you, Speen? Aren't you having something to eat? I appreciate the help, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, what's your favorite food if you don't mind me asking? Favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better, what else? The more you know about someone, the more you grow to fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experience have led me to believe the same. Ah, favorite food? Is it just a difficult question? Sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Decisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. You're well, Max. I was thinking about showing you the residential sector. It's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's visitation to be precise, and if we leave it, will be additional for you as well. Will the two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here. Let's go to the southwest. This is Mosaic Cafe. We can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I seem to learn all those similar spelling called XIV, but that's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. Our continent and the races are named for stones. There's the Yoon, who resembles some Tonawatwa, tall, graceful Eldate, and the diminutive and fellow Milala. When they all gather here, they appear as mosaic of colors. That's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? Traditional Turali dish, and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Yolal. Right, let's continue. These buildings are where our citizens live. Massive, each one's bigger than the palace. They have to be, for about all Alexandrians have apartments here. I should wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left, radius 914. Residential radius? That's right, come. The lobby, a common area for residents. Dean, what does the machine here do? As concierge, they look after residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. That's so, if no shortage of question, well, I direct them for you now. Is this the place? Mother and son lives here. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen and friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. How has Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hey Milos, have you missed me? My son was born with living sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. The result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing. Even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see, she visits him often, doesn't she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile. Now, what of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You don't worry about me, Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children were born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. cause is quite clear though, the excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence that the number of cases has risen. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Sadara, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats. There's no need to apologize, Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Ah, thank you, Queen Sveen. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon. So be a good boy for your mother and me. Thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. Cake. Wanna eat some cake? Let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have 2Ds. You can stop here if you like. No. I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, you'll need to go by way of the Lano mine. Not here. From here ahead, it will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located, making on conveyor located to the direction. Is it safe? Extremely, there's no need to be afraid. I was afraid. Here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. In Resolution, we oversee running the district and provide essential services. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed.
Strange contraptions everywhere.
Is this like the DMV, where people wait in line?
What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
So basically electricity?
Everywhere here.
So it's basically electricity, right? They discovered electricity?
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblum, committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, The people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zoralja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zoralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
I'd like that very much. It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
What that's been wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, I can't wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now. That'll be the way back, right? Being genuinely cares for people, I can respect her for that. Thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. So we're supposed to go to the place called True View in the eastern sector. This conveyor should take us there. You know, once you get used to it, you're actually kind of fun. Is this the right place, you think? It should be. I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore. Hey, Venus, look over there. The Mulja child. What are they doing? Is due to resemblance to Zoralja? Blue scales of Bonewa with the feature of the Hubigo. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. Oh, so this is true. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. That looks like a graphics card of some kind. The building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business, I guess. Ah! Ah! I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm, just wanted to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Could be they want us to take us somewhere? That's the way of it. You want us to follow you, right? So it is. Alright, then lead away. Ah, is this where you wanted to bring us? What is this place if you're meant to relax here? It isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him. After fashion, but never mind that. How about you just have something to wet your up the whistle? Notable as you are, it's on the house. No tax, but no tax. We're supposed to meet a friend named Cactuar. We ran into a child on the way. Oh, so you're with Cactuar. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tasso there. He'll show you the fun place. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so he can stand at the bar with me. He says taking a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into some trap, right? I don't know. Damn, but this doesn't have a suspicious written all over it. What is this fun place? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Gives you teeth. This area is normally off limits, but Cactuar told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room. Let's go. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. but their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of Preservation at one point.
Preservation, okay.
But they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
So now we know about what happened to Kra's parents. Alright.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Please! As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I mean, there's probably valuable data in it, right? Because it's like a USB, right?
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Oh, I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Am I stuck with him? Sorry. You had seen my passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart into it. Not for the weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. Anyway, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single wink. I'm right for the collapse. Can't afford to though. Got folks relying on me. But as if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me a favorite energy toxin. Energy tonic? Okay. That voucher's good for 2 cans. One for yourself and one for me. You're welcome. Can't get the stuff any old vending machine. You need to talk to the bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending a bar out on the main strip. Alright, gotta do a fetch quest. Talk to Philemon. Oh come, what are you having? Energy tonics? You can't get from vending machines. How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you. Oh, voucher? Oh, sure. Here you go. Also, you're collecting for Gerald. A can for him and a can for you, eh? Energy drinks, yeah. Yours is formulated for beginners, gentler and full strength stuff. It's not contraband thing. You won't run afoul of the authorities, but if the Rodina Consortium was made aware, my special selection would be bad for business. Seeing it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. Okay. Am I gonna survive? You know, that's how you do it. Roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Interesting. Oh god. It's like going Super Saiyan. Holy, that's a pretty big energy drink, for sure. An energy drink that turns you into a Super Saiyan. Talk to Gerald. Oh, you've got to tonic. Give it here, quick. There you go. Super Saiyan. That's the stuff. Ain't nothing like to blow the cobwebs right out of with a great kaboom. Awakening something feral in me does transform me to a remorseless beast. Hero, sorry for sending you off an errand. Speaking of which, I better go back to it. Alright, go back to your job. Kaioken. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken.
To ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Doralja's son.
So you think so too. But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put 2 and 2 together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gulja.
Galulja? Are you serious?
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunderyards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Galulja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Galulja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamaji. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Cactuar, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Oh, now we gotta go after him. Great. Galulja's outside the tower. We need to find him quickly. Even if it's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place. Agreed, while Kral and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. Here on the outside, where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Galulja? Let's make an inquiry. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts? In the meantime, Pettis and I will head beyond the big wall. People too, yes. Perhaps they've seen something. Come. There's some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Gululja. Gululja isn't here. Okay, interesting. So he didn't come this way. Where could he be then? I don't know. Who are you to Gululja, though? My family, though we're not related by blood. His father is my brother. I've only just met, and we haven't had a chance to talk. I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I want the chance to explain. His father's your brother, then that means you're... Asam Lamat, vow of resolve to Leolol. I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zoralja to account for his oldest son dead. Gululja may wants nothing to do with me. Gululja was headed south. There he has a place that is close to home, as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept respect. Majesty had urged us to reside in Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies. And since then, she had paid us a regular visit. That sounds like Speen, alright. Thanks for telling me about Gululja. I'll find him. It's a town. Well, it's a destroyed town, but yes. And half of it is submerged. The architecture looks nothing like what we've seen. It's more Shalian. Ah, there he is, among the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'll be a disaster if a building collapses. I have to go around? Yeah, okay. This area is but canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. When we find Gululja, let's watch from a distance. that him over there? Oh, yeah, that's him right there. Follow him. So it's a stealth section. Okay. There's sentries as well. Perfect. Let's go.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder? So he's looking after those little ones.
Gululja.
Not another step!
What? A sentry? Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But... I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the Knights?
You're different from the other machine. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Kululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
We'll continue this next time on Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. I hate to stop it here with Otis and Kululja, but I'll have to continue this next time. See you next time. Solution 9 was awesome. Like, Solution 9 was epic. It's like an amazing location, for sure.